You guys, Nate, welcome back to Film Studios. I am being joined by Joel, the very, very good co-star from the Cosmic Fury reactions. Today isn't Power Rangers, but it kind of is at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the lead on this? This is kind of your thing more than mine.
Yeah, I'm your resident Power Rangers nerd that Nate gets on sometimes, but also something you might not know about me because I haven't spoken about it on the channel. I'm a massive resident anime nerd. I've watched like more anime than I've watched anything else. I'm One Piece and everything, so like a lot of stuff. I saw this coming out just like from just seeing the feeds on like Toei and all the V-Jump stuff, and I noticed that it translated to Go Go Loser Ranger, and I was like, wow.
Which, because we're in the UK, we're watching on Disney Plus.
Yes.
It is just called Go Go Loser Ranger on you.
Yes, yeah, and it's called something. It's called something else in Japanese, but I saw it and I saw the word Sentai, so I was like, ah.
And this is something that you brought to me a long time ago as well, and it's finally out.
Yeah.
And I thought, let's cross the dimensions. I obviously like Power Rangers. Not a massive fan of anime, but I feel like this might be a good.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I've always prefaced it to Nate that like I watched anime from a very young age, so there's a lot of stuff in anime that's like got your like there's like 10 cliches that like sort of Western audiences don't get along with, and I personally can look past them because I've watched it from a very young age. But some anime is really hard to watch and get through. So it'd be interesting to know how this thing, which is obviously Sentai, is for a Japanese audience, but Sentai was so popular in Japan that they brought it over here as Power Rangers, whether this has some Western influence as well.
Yeah, these episodes are airing once a week, I believe. We're going to try our best to get through them all.
Yes.
And this is a familiar, yet still kind of new setup, so bear with us throughout the weeks as we try and finesse this. But I'm ready to go, if you're ready to go.
I am ready to go. Floating fortress.
Blue Keeper.
That's Tommy Oliver.
Green Keeper. Are they all just something Keeper?
Yeah, I imagine.
Pink Keeper, yeah, there we are. Their helmets do remind me of Time Ranger, Time Force.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say they remind me of, what's the thing that's like Sentai but not?
Divine Dragon Rangers, the Dragon Keepers. They did the thing as well that was like...
Explosion in the background.
But like, Kuriga Sentai!
Yeah. They just do it every Sunday. They've got like sponsorships.
Whey protein. You'd love it as well if like by like episode 6 there's a 6th ranger.
Yeah. Oh, I only know from the trailers it is. No, they are not our main characters.
Yeah. We're absolutely just about to turn to the bad guys and just be like, actually, it's the whey protein.
Yeah, no, it's the sponsors.
Rouge. Fucking, is it Rouge?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So is it like a circulation, or is it like...
So very good animation on the hands and weirdly intense. He's a plain-looking guy with black hair, which probably means he's our main character as an anime fan.
Oh, yeah, wait, so signing up for the Ranger Force, do you reckon he's about to sign up, he thinks he's going to be one of them, he's about to sign up to be one of like the putties, like the goons. And do you reckon that's like what the story follows?
Maybe, yeah.
He's not signing up to be a ranger, but to be one of the bad guys
Well,
they fight.
this is the thing. I think in this world, as far as I can see right now, these rangers have like companies and teams around them.
Yeah, it's like the boys.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the putties look sick. Power Rangers was made for animation.
Dusters. I keep saying this. Boom Studio should get some animation stuff going.
Yeah, definitely. Is he slightly 3D?
Tora Tiger.
And he defo has that Power Rangers-y villain feel.
Notice how Green has a visor on his mouth.
Yeah.
I do think because they're about to fight, but they're in a stadium.
Yes.
So do you like? I'd be curious to see what the origin is of them. Whether it was all stadium based or just like they were once actual heroes that just got commercialized.
He's a monster that is built of all the grudges of all the tigers in the world.
What's with the tires on his back, though?
Yeah. That's what I mean, that's very like Sentai.
What? It's not even like.
One of the Rangers.
Do you think they've all got a specialised trait as well?
I think the Blue Ranger's into sports. That's the only
Well,
thing I
because
can
he's
think.
the one that kept getting advertised next to whey protein, and he's just said something about strength.
Right, okay, cool, yeah.
Oh,
That's
Turns
one of the
into a
wheels!
It's not even. It's just a truck as well.
Oh, I love that. He's turned into a K truck.
Scrum. Runs them over.
What a way to start a show,
I'm
by
waiting
the
for
way.
the. You know what time it is. It's mech time.
Someone mentioned Divine Artifact earlier, so I imagine they've got like the weapons.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have watched the trailer.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
absolutely like.
Actors.
Yeah. Oh, has he gone rogue? Oh, they've got the fucking shit going on as well.
All done, and now to the commercials.
An hour earlier. I do wonder as well if it's all a facade. Like, what is like the explosions and stuff? Do you reckon it's just?
No,
like,
I think they're doing the stuff to them,
Right.
but I think they're enslaved.
Right. Again, they're clearly actors. Are there people under those suits, or are they like those species? And on top of that as well, what's with the ice fortress? Is what I'm wondering.
They literally just said it.
What do you mean?
The Frozen Fortress had bosses, but I think they've all been wiped out by the Dragon Keepers. So it's just the Dust.
So have they implied that it was once actual villains? Right, okay. I just thought they meant, like, their storyline is that.
They do that. In the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX anime, they're playing baseball, and one of them's depicted as a dragon and the other's a tiger.
Well, think about Kung Fu Panda 1, the villain's a tiger and he's the dragon warrior.
Oh,
Nuts.
think about Kung Fu Panda, I am Kung Fu Panda. So they're like putties without a Rita.
Yeah.
Oh, and the part of the truce is that they do this thing every Sunday.
So there's no actual threat then.
Yeah. They've clearly got a budget.
Yeah. Hey, do you reckon it's the Donnie we saw at the start? There's... We kinda guessed it, just not in the right order.
Yeah. It makes sense now.
Well, there we are.
There we go. That was no, it was interesting. My initial thing of having seen the trailer and going in, I did think that the Rangers were going to be more evil.
I thought it was going to be a situation where there's Rangers that fight bad guys, and then you find out that the Rangers are like rich and powerful and supported and all that, and the bad guys are people who were pretty much enslaved to do it.
Yeah.
But
Which is sort of the case.
Yeah, but also to realise that at one point it was a case of they were bad guys and those Rangers did. Well, maybe not those Rangers, but because again that girl stepped in at one point, and when we saw a flashback, there was a guy with like a sword that wasn't one of the Rangers.
Yes. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, like based on some stuff I saw in that episode, if one of the Rangers like dies, let's say, the next in line
Is one of them.
just becomes the next Ranger.
Right, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think yeah, man, I don't know, I enjoyed it for starters.
Yeah, I
think,
enjoyed it a lot.
You know,
I'm interested to see who's under the green.
Yeah, I think that there's going to be some situation of we're going to eventually, because the story's very much clearly that one was it D
Yeah, Fighter D.
Yeah. So D is our main character, clearly.
Yes.
But I'd be interested to see if they do put some spotlights on
I
the
think-
Rangers and like the past and like how things used to look before this tournament started off.
Yeah, I think we're gonna follow D. Clearly, the girl who's on the yellow team, because she's wearing all yellow
Yeah,
and she had the yellow sword. I think she's clearly a Yellow Ranger team member. And then the ginger guy who's wearing all white. So I imagine he's a recruit that hasn't had a Ranger team yet.
Yeah, maybe.
So I feel like those are the people we're going to follow along with Fighter D, who was pretending to be a human. But what was really sick about Fighter D pretending to be a human is I thought that the putty uniforms were going to be the thing that was a disguise. But when we saw him reconstruct himself on top of the roof, the skin went over the uniform.
So they are what they call dusters or something.
Dusters, yeah.
They were that's just them.
Yeah.
They just look like that.
I think that's what the Rangers call them, is dusters.
Yeah.
Like we call Power Ranger people putty or whatever, but I think their actual name is fighters.
Yeah, Fighter
So-
D, Fighter F. Fighter
Yeah.
M.
So they could seem like there's an armada up there, but it's realistically just the same guys.
Which is nuts, because if he's going to play off that he's a human, surely that sand dust stuff is going to come into play. He's going to. I suppose we'll find out, but I mean that would.
Yeah, but that you're right. That could be a way he gets found out.
'Cause
is
he
if he,
won't-
like, yeah.
if he dies but just doesn't.
But he just doesn't die. I really liked there was sort of a bit of a One Punch Man aspect to where he like jumps off and he's like about to fight them, and then you see like this dream of him like speeding towards them, and then you like cut back to the reality of the situation. He's just running.
Because also, I've just thought of something. So you know how they were like, there are people like D ran off and he was like, he's not the first. People like him do that when they've had enough.
Yeah,
Obviously, we don't see Green. What if one of them is like
that's why.
that
yeah.
story is that like scenario's happened before?
So that's exactly what I was thinking. So like when he was like, that when they get fed up of losing, they go. But what they don't realise is this is the only thing keeping us alive, or keeping us like having our bit of freedom, is us doing this thing for them every Sunday. And I think what if Dee's had this brilliant idea of like, I'm going to infiltrate the Rangers, but he's not the first one to have this idea.
Yeah.
And potentially maybe like Green, who doesn't show, and could be one of them. I'm looking forward to episode 2.
Same. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Stay tuned probably next week for episode 2. Might be another slightly later one, because I think these drop on Sundays.
Okay, yeah.
I'm busy this weekend, plus Bune drops on Sundays. If you also like Sentai, I react to Bune every week. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me.
No problem
I'll
at all.
see you next week, and I'll see you guys at any other point as well. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you soon.
Peace.